What would I do? I would do exactly what I think Mbappe will do. He will stay on a short-term contract and then he can still go to Real Madrid. But it's quite interesting when we discuss this transfer because on one hand, we have, together with Haaland, then, the most wanted player at the universe, and he is phenomenal. He had a period in this season that his body language was a bit bad, but now he's back to his definitely best. But you have on one side a player that can go on a free this summer. On the other hand, you have the Qataris who will have the World Cup coming up in November, December, which is unbelievably important for them. So from the time when Craig and I played, we had transfer where money matters, just small amount of money, where club matters, but now it's nation matters. This is so big. And yes, Jules talking about the money, enormous money involved, but it's so much worth for them that Mbappe would play for Qatari PSG and also, well, that going into a World Cup and being the big star there. So it's enormous. Clubs are gone now. It's all about countries dealing deals for these boys.
I would imagine Florentino Perez is taking this recent news particularly well. I mean, I'm sure he's not throwing plates around at home or anything, banging his head on the wall, because he's gone out on a limb basically and saying, I will deliver you, you know, not just one, but possibly two of the best players, Erling Haaland potentially, but certainly Kylian Mbappe. And if these figures are correct, and I'm not disputing whether they are or not, but they're astronomical, that's going to throw a huge spanner in the works. So, yeah, I don't know what the right thing is to do from a playing perspective here. We don't know what the rest of the season holds for PSG in terms of, particularly, we know domestically in terms of League One, but we don't know what the Champions League is going to hold. At the moment, it's looking a lot better than it did a couple of months ago. But yeah, things change. But it just comes down to the play. But as Jan said, you know, a couple of years' time, he's not exactly an old man. He can still make moves. Maybe they can still get a transfer for him. Yeah. So there's all that plays into it. But I tell you what, there's going to be one angry man in Madrid.
Jules, how much does having success this season at PSG affect his decision? What I mean by that is, what if they win the Champions League? Will he then go out on a high? Will that make any difference?
Oh yeah, I think winning the Champions League, this is it. Then he goes. He would never be able to beat it. Yeah, of course you can win it again, but this is it. He came there in 2017 to do that, to deliver the Champions League, to what he called his city now, which is strange. Even that has changed a little bit in the last few weeks. He seems to put forward much more than he used to. The fact that he is a Paris kid, that this is his city, that's his club, his stadium, that kind of thing. But yeah, you win the Champions League, he's out. You go find the Champions League, but you just miss out like they did in the last two seasons. I think that could have an impact on him, saying, okay, we were that close. We will have Messi for a second year and the last year, Neymar, plus potentially some new signings. Let's have one more go at it, and one more season, and then I will leave. That extra season, he would obviously beat the Cavani record. So I think that could count. If they get knocked out next week on Wednesday at the Bernabeu by Real Madrid, I think on the other hand, this is like, okay, we're too far now, even with Messi, with Neymar, with Poch, etc., and that could be the other play on the other side of him saying, you know what, I want to be at the Bernabeu next season and I'm going to leave.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.